Everywhere I go, I will make a good payday. But we got to choose the right opponent, and the right time, and the right venue. The gang is back together again, and just in time too. Meets-the-Heroes Brightcliff has been catnapped by a golem, and I don't think she wants to learn if she really has 9 lives.
Sir, I spotted those peasants scurrying about in the golem's territory.
Did you spot him? I swear if he chose to step foot into this mountain, I'll...
Yes, we know. You'll strip those infernal spines from his body until he screams for mercy. Throw on your helmet, boy, and you might just get the chance. Welcome to the Spellcast.
Everyone, they're level 6 now because they've done a lot of shit.
Am I level 6?
Yes, you're level 6, which means you get to make your robo-octopus if you want to.
I'm pretty sure I actually did not come to a decision on that.
Of course not.
Actually, last time I think we had asked Ront to take a look around the dwarf Death Star because apparently there who was it, Lilith? Had discovered a large
runes.
opening in the top with
Yeah.
runes, and she thinks it's some kind of protective spell, but it's not activated. And the thought is there may be a way to actually activate it so that it'll protect the city, like when the thing is shot up.
So I will say this, Ront. On your breaks, which are really working breaks, let's be honest, Ront probably never takes a break, but that's up to you to say, no, Adam, that's stupid. Don't make decisions for my character.
No, he's fine.
So on your working breaks, yes, you come to discover that the runes, which are very large and hard to miss, on top of the muzzle of the mortar, do actually correspond to some sort of magical protection cylindrical shield spell that is powerful enough to extend really high. However, none of the runes are glowing, unlike the runes that were discovered in the temple that you and your compatriots who are not Conall and Halexan and Brightcliff, who would just happen to show up and go in there with them, and yes. Yeah, so
Hi, I'm B.
yes, so
Hi.
she's playing the Tabaxi scout / healer.
That's one of the people we were
Not-
trying to find,
Not
right?
heroes.
He meets the heroes Brightcliff.
Oh.
Yes, she is playing her.
Oh, okay.
Kelsey is playing her.
Well,
yes.
we needed somebody stealthy.
Yes,
Well-
and she's she's added to the character greatly in terms of backstory and defined
portrayal.
little traits and nuances.
Okay.
So the nickname is now B.
I'm gonna keep calling you hero.
That's okay.
That happened.
Yes.
Those happened.
Yes, those happen.
And I'm over there happening with those.
You are
happenings.
now sitting down after your final working break, putting the finishing touches on your 6th level companion. What is it?
Fuck. That's what it is. It's fuck.
Okay, I'll give you a second to think because
I need the thing again.
I think what I want to do, because this is going to be more, just more complicated for me to figure out all this, but I think I'm going to do Warlock.
Yes! That's a good idea.
And
I like that.
I realize I don't have a casting focus, so I can't get cast spells, which is fine.
No,
That's totally
I
fine.
feel as if your sword could
Wait.
serve as a caster.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that because I could break that. I could so break that.
Mike.
He's already thought about this.
Mike.
Yeah.
Didn't we say things like that around around our receipt of those items in the first place?
Yes, they do act as focuses for warlocks, druids, clerics, wizards.
This is not your choice to make. It already happened.
It already has the property of being...
I'm not making that up.
No, you're not. It is in the list of every single one of your characters. These weapons, artifacts, were designed so that no matter what character picked up what, it befit your combat style, and it befit the type of class you were.
And being a fighter, I had no idea that it could work as a...
Exactly. And now it works.
I'm going to do Warlock.
There you go. Good.
You already have a focus.
So, can I do Hexblade?
Yes, you can.
Yikes.
100%.
Yikes.
100%, and you'll
What's
figure
Hexblade?
It
First motherfuckers.
it makes people cry.
makes you cry.
Which people? Our people or their people?
I mean, Jesus wept.
God damn.
Okay, we're gonna go with the giant spider.
Plus, you can cast
All right, giant spider.
Giant spider.
I love it. I love it.
It can shoot a web at the dude, and then the dude can, as an action, make a check to break the web.
Yeah. So,
Are you picking spider?
I'm picking spider.
I feel like that's fitting.
For everyone's information, this is how tall the golem was.
Oh.
It is 3 of you and a Ront. Exactly 3 of you and a Ront. Yeah, that's the scale. That's the scale you're dealing with. Yes, I am making the golem a huge creature, not a large creature.
I just declare that I'm making a giant spider construct and then roll HP, and that's literally my level. Because I'm not swapping out spells, and that's literally it.
There you go.
Are you turning into a spider or are you summoning a spider?
I make a spider.
He made it out of the parts of the constructs that you guys blew up.
When you
part
did that,
one.
I was thinking of
So
Monopoly
now I
when they
just
made
have
the
to
hotels
do
and it was
HP,
just like
right?
in the old school it was just like a hammer
So you
hitting.
can either roll the die or you
That's
can
cool.
take.
And how often can you make those? How many can you make?
In this case,
I make
it's
one.
Uh-huh.
So you
If
can
it's
take
killed,
4 hit points.
I
or you
can-
roll the die.
we can
Technically,
return
you
it to
can
life
all
via
do
normal
four.
means, like revivify.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Or, over the course of a long rest, I can repair it if I have access to its body.
Oh wait, what was the name of the should we film it about Ganymedes or?
You should fill them in on everything because that would make my whole life
I mean,
easier.
yikes. Dude,
I'm just saying he didn't notice.
Because I didn't go there, and you weren't the only one that went there. Did anybody take notes, or am I gonna have to ask for all of that again?
You'll get all of it from like bits and pieces from the 3 of us.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. So, Conall, he tells us that the truth is black and white. That's basically what he saw, black and white. So, Conall tries to get.
Like the cookie?
Essentially, I saw things
I mean,
in
that's how
black
the
and I
cookie
saw
crumbles.
things in white. So
You saw things in black and white.
I wasn't ready.
that
to
was-
come back.
that-
I wasn't ready to.
He
come
saw
back.
black things and white things. That was basically all we could get out of him.
Okay.
So he tried to get me to see the truth. I declined. B tried to see the truth, but ended up getting paralyzed.
I rolled a 1.
After that, we were like, okay, we're just going to leave. And Ganymedes is like, well, hey, let's have a little fun. Let me make a deal with you. There's a big ass golem over in the arena, and he's got some kind of gemstone that he's guarding. Go get that for me, because that can break me out of here. Because the dwarves put me in here because for some reason, ages and ages and eons ago, they believed I was a danger to them. So they've trapped me here, and I would like to leave.
well, actually, he would like to leave sooner because either
Right.
way he was getting out. It was just
Because
a matter of-
those fading lights are the fading of the
No.
spell that's keeping him there.
Well, that's our mission right now. So
Basically, we came back, told you all this, and then we decided to go help him. Because
we helping
Conall wanted to. Hal has, like...
Because Connell saw the truth.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, by the way, Conall told you what the truth was, and it's horrible. Like, he gave you the play-by-play.
essentially,
He gave me the play-by-play.
essentially my.
Without me knowing, he gave me the play-by-play.
When we came back and we talked to you guys and told you about it, and he gave, like, minute detail about what happened there, which was basically, if I recall, he was on a wasteland plain of gray with a white light and, like, a black light, like 2 stars that were, like, clashing and orbiting each other and clashing, and then some, like, giant ice comet started coming towards us, or towards him. The white light broke off and smashed the ice comet, and then it changed, and he was, like, surrounded by, like, these towering shadow figures who were all, like, looming over him judgmentally, and there was one other figure.
Judgmentally.
There was one
Not
other
wagging
figure
the
that
finger.
was like in the back, just being like, or something like that. It was just watching, yeah. And then it changed again. Did I forget anything there? Yeah. And then it changed again, and
I
there
made
was,
it up as I went along because it's fun like that.
And there was a woman on the throne, and she had a veil over her, and that was like the end of it.
And also, my logic was that either way he's getting out, so we'd rather like do the nice thing and potentially have him like owe us something, like have us like like be like, oh, you guys did me a favor, like you guys are insignificant anyway. So
Did you tell him? Did you tell him, like, we're doing you a favor, right?
We said
So
he's
that
not
means-
as
He's
awful.
not that kind. He's not that kind of thing.
Oh, by the
when
way-
you meet the entity, you'll see.
Coco is like insane. He's broken. His mind is broken. He's mad.
That's why I like him.
That's
He just likes to mess with people for fun.
That's-
However-
I can understand that.
In Hal's estimation, Ganymedes wasn't being evil. He was just being like bored.
Neutral.
so like when
The upside is Coco is very good at making French onion soup now.
Yes.
Chaos neutral?
can he make anything else?
No, but he's very good at making French onion soup.
I love French onion soup.
But
There you go.
That makes
Biological
it like...
onions. But so
Hours.
my only
Yeah.
question is, when you're asking people if they want to tell the truth, is it just telling people the truth, or are you Zalgoing people?
Well, so there was a reason why I asked what kind of learner you are. Are you a hands-on learner, or would you rather just be told?
Ront is more concerned about the risk of being incapacitated during something that could happen soon. He's not going to do it.
It's okay, because I don't want to go back there anyway. We're in the middle of...
Yeah, so
something.
we actually the three of us, we fucked off after we told you this. Like we rested a bit, we ate some of that wonderful soup that was like so delicious. You should definitely have some.
Quick sidebar. You three will know to show up because you hear a cat screaming, Hero Brightcliff, in the fucking chamber, bloody murder, screaming, "Help, a golem has catnapped me, I'm being taken away, please come save me now, I'm over in the eastern side of the city."
Ooh, look, it's one of the people we're supposed to save.
Yes.
Let's go, guys.
Yes.
You're paraphrasing.
I'm paraphrasing? Okay, there you go. Yes.
Because we only have two people left, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because as Mike was saying about the continuing on with the thing.
Yeah, just I mean that's all you would know is we fucked off because we were like,
that's all
we're
you know
gonna
is fucked off.
that thing, that horrible idea that we told you about helping that guy in the dwarven magic cage. Yeah, we're gonna go break him up.
I love this.
A lot of this while I
happened-
was reading some runes.
Well, you guys were kind of breaking,
What
watching
was I
after...
doing? I was probably
watching after
admiring
the-
my new helmet.
Watching
Yes.
after the dog,
You should totally get Ron to enchant that for you.
making
my
sure
God.
Samuel's okay.
With what?
Yeah.
What about
And
pickles,
pickles.
though?
As I said,
It's
watching after the
all
Mastodon.
Pickles
How's
is
already
mending, so
enchanted.
Okay.
Mending so that when it the plume
Catches on fire, it'll come back.
It'll just come back.
Because in Savara's eyes, it's
Oh, wait,
already
also,
an enchanted
we
helmet.
went
Does
to...
mending work on burning?
We have... Yeah. We have seen the top of the dome.
Okay.
Like, we got to go up to the top
Okay.
and just see the big giant chains that are holding everything together.
Okay.
Let's play!
Let's go.
Okay, so we good. Okay, so
Um,
last week we're gonna start with B
Ah.
real quick. Meets-the-Heroes Brightcliff. B, you are being dragged by the nape of your neck, literally, not dragged, but carried by the nape of your neck by a large marble stone golem that has the head of like a falcon, and I'm gonna say falcon forever. Like they'll say it from Power Rangers.
When all of a sudden a crow flies to your head.
Carrying you through the streets of this dwarven residential district towards this huge coliseum. He opens this huge stone gate. He, walks you through, goes over to one section of the arena, and basically pulls open this huge trap door. Sort of ducks his head inside and gets on his hands and knees. You still can't do anything.
I'm screaming the whole time.
The whole time. He takes this little key off of this ring from like across the hallway, and he basically with his huge ass thumb and forefinger sticks it in a lock, unlocks it, and opens the gate. At that same moment, you see a dragonborn woman try to rush out of the cage, and he basically slams his hand down on the ground in front of her, and she runs into it, almost clotheslining herself. He then sweeps her back into the cage, puts you in the same cell, shuts the door, locks the cell back, and hangs the keys back on the wall, and crawls back out of the cell area and shuts the stone door. And in the dim light, you can see sitting across from you, very dazed, is Audrea Obrodiors, the dragonborn fighter who is also the bodyguard for your expedition team.
Oh, here's where you've been.
Audrea Obrodiors. That is correct. That is the name that I have written down here. That's a name.
Yes.
Well, first of all, shit. Second of all, hello.
She is basically rubbing her snout and her head, and she looks up and she kind of waves at you a little bit. She looks like she might be about to throw up from the sheer force of hitting a stone wall, running at full speed. She does so. She does vomit because that's a jarring experience. And she says, "Hey," and also her breath weapon activates as she vomits, just like unexpectedly. I believe she's like a brass, so like fire. Think of vomit on fire.
So I'm like pressed up against the wall at this point.
That's terrible.
Yes,
that is terrible. I do not want to go drinking with that person.
Because the alcohol would act as an accelerant whenever they pop.
You don't want to hold their hair back for that. Your hair is done.
So yes, she says, "Hey, good to see you. How's everyone else?"
Well, they're being infested by bugs at this point.
Wait, so did everyone else die along with Tiberius? I thought everyone went their separate ways.
At this point, I have no idea what's going on.
You just know that you're stuck in a cell.
I just know that I'm stuck in a cell and there are bugs, and this has been a traumatic experience for me. And I thought this was going to be an easy.
So you do know who's been rescued by these new. You tell her you were able to tell her that these new group of heroes, quote unquote, have come in to try and rescue you all. They found Coco. They found Sunny. You found Tiberius's body. You also know what happened to
Thatch.
She already knows Thatch has been captured. The woman, Claudia. You know that Claudia got basically turned into a white and was like just fucking undead, and they fought her.
Oh yeah, we fought her.
Yes, yes, and that Coco's insane and can't make nothing else but French onion soup.
Yep.
Yes. And that's, I think, the extent of everybody. Oh, yes, and you also know that Bertha Birdie Packard is there with you, and you also know that Guyton, the auger, the dwarf, he's kind of not doing so hot.
Wait,
he's broken ribs and shit.
Oh yeah, the
he's
one
still
who
alive.
Saved us last minute from all those automatons.
Yes, he's still alive.
I thought
he's like barely alive, because remember we brought him into like the giant wagons where we took a long rest, and he was there too.
Because I distinctly remember like the words he died.
Yes, no, he is still very much alive.
Context.
because Hal had a nice, cool interaction with him, basically, because you understand Dwarvish, and he was cursing you guys out in Dwarvish, and you were like, well, if you don't want our help, then fuck you. And you walk off. He's like, wait, okay, fine, fuck me.
Right.
Don't mind if I do.
So yes, that is the situation. You fill her in that everyone is hanging out in the central Dwarven Mortar. By the way, Dwarven Mortar, the fortress thing. Cut to you guys. After hearing the screaming, you two, as you're on the rooftops of this residential area, can see your three compatriots, along with Roland. Let's just say Lilith is staying back. Along with Roland, running to the residential district location. And now they're in the residential district location, you guys can speak to each other over a distance.
Okay, so they're in the district?
Yes, they're in the district.
Okay, and meanwhile we're already booking ass.
You're already booking ass, pretty much. You guys can see Conall and Halexan like booking it across these rooftops because...
Do you guys also see the carcass of...
Along the way, in the street, if you're following, you see the carcass of this half-eaten halfling, basically splat on the ground, its large intestine dangling out, its stomach somewhere along the ground as well. He looks super dead, and...
not just dead. Super dead.
He's super dead.
Are they within earshot?
They are within
Can
earshot.
I see them?
Yes.
Grab the halfling!
Let it be!
That's so gross!
And you, Ront, or have your giant spider with you.
Whoa, where did that come from? I must have been staring at my helmet for too long. I haven't named it yet. Did you name your spider?
No, not yet. We'll workshop it later.
Let's call him Harry. What should we call my helmet?
Oh.
Tabaxi is dying!
I'm not naming it that! I'll call it Ted. Tabaxi is dying. The letters are TID. There's a name, TED.
Tid?
No, but Tid isn't a name, so it'll be an E, and his name will be Ted. That's
No,
the
what
name
about
of my helmet.
whoa. What about Tim Murder?
Tim Murder?
No.
Tabaxi is murdered.
Tabaxi is murdered.
Tabaxi is murdered.
To murder.
Tabaxi is murder.
The helmet to murder.
To murder.
If there's
To murder, helmet to murder, and Harry the Spider.
I swear to fuck, if you find a way to enchant this helmet, I'm making it sentient. And his name will be To Murder. And he will be the cockiest, most sarcastic, salty bastard you ever will ever.
Ront, can you get on this? I need to see this.
He gets to be sassy and like cocky for being a hat of mending. A hat of mending. It's not like a hat of explode dong or something.
Well, I guess while we were too busy coming up with names for our new awesome items and live animals, some like stuff was happening because I just saw.
Yeah, I don't like. I literally don't know what happened. I just I was looking at runes and I had like an erector set and I was just idly like jamming things and
Sorry,
things.
you had a what?
An erector set.
Well, that honestly, followed by jamming things and things, makes the joke work on a whole nother level. So.
I mean, he was talking about something about dong.
Did you hear that screaming? Should we go follow them? This seems pretty dire, I guess.
Yes. Let's go with yes. Let's go with yes. I'm still stuck on booking ass.
That's what Hal yelled to us, right?
I hope you're proud of yourself.
You're the historian, Ron.
I do appreciate Hal saying the word ass. I like his ass. Let's go. I start running.
And so off you run, following the streets. As you walk past, you see a bunch of flattened beetles and centipedes on the ground, and along the way you can see the ichor of them in the shape of these sort of stone golem footprints. And one is like where it would have gotten stuck to its foot.
Can we put two and two together here with like the giant footprints?
Yes,
and we're like, okay.
Yes, you can.
And
as well as the bobbing marble head in the distance.
Oh!
Which is like this is happening kind of before what happened to you, and then what happens to you happens to you.
So I'm still screaming at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Just follow my voice.
Yes.
Are we trying to kill that thing? Is that what's happening? That thing's really big.
It's really big.
And it's made of...
Well, it looks like marble.
Maybe we should just follow it and see, like, where it goes.
I mean, like, if you could just hide me above it, I could drip acid on it until it dies.
I mean, like, I guess Azazel can, like, throw you.
I mean, if you throw me onto it, that's not going to be the element of surprise.
Well, it'd be throw you up above, right? That's what you're trying to do?
That's true.
Throw you up high.
Throw me!
Can Azazel fly?
Throw me!
No. I don't have wings. I cannot fly.
Alright.
I mean, it would be very interesting if I could fly without wings. Like, levitate, flap my fucking arms.
I just have a permanent image of you doing
I mean, so we're making our way over there. How long would it take us?
It would take you, if I can find the map, because I have the map, because the map is the thing I have.
How long's my crow around for? 12 hours?
Your what? Your what?
Crow.
Oh, yes.
Crow
Your crow is like 12 hours. Your what?
His silver raven thing, figurine of wondrous power, which has told you to go fuck off and has turned back into. No, actually, it wouldn't have. It would still be a raven.
It's been like an hour.
Yeah, so there you go. You guys were at the very outer edge on the southeast corner of the giant dwarven mortar. You see the statue of Moradin sort of at the north.
This way is north. Okay.
So you would see the giant statue of Moradin sort of on the southern side of this district.
Okay.
You can see the Colosseum arena thing above the buildings, the aqueducts running around it, and you could make your way to the arena that way.
Yeah.
The streets by the way, have these central planters that are about 5 foot wide that are filled with glowing mushrooms, and you can also see various residential buildings because they don't have like flagstones on the front of them denoting them as shops. However, you do see some shops. You see probably a building that might be a bank because it has like kind of money on it, like a money symbol on it. And you also see a tavern. You can see bugs a lot near the tavern and this residential place across the street. And so you put 2 and 2 together and you're able to follow the golem.
Okay.
When you reach the arena, that's when you see the golem basically opening this big door to the arena, shutting it, and that's when all the stuff happens to you. So now you are all outside of this arena. It is very tall. I would say about 100 feet tall. The walls are. So you figure it could house many people. The length of the arena is about the same diameter as the inside of the mortar, just for reference. So I think like 500 feet was what we talked about or something of that nature. So yes, the length of the entire arena. We're not just talking about like the inside arena part. So where the stands are, that's the entire outer perimeter of the arena. You can see archways. It is octagonal in nature, but elongated like an emerald cut. And you can see that there are multiple like points of egress to go to the various stands, and where the golem went in, you can probably assume that is the entrance to the main arena floor.
So we meet up with them.
Yes. You two. That's what you two are able to like discern, and then you can see your friends trying to follow up behind you guys from either where you are up on the roofs, and you can see them on street level. However you want to.
Can we see them up there?
Roll me perception, because you guys were following them and like concentrating on where the golem footprints are.
5.
Yes, no, you don't see them up there, but you do see the door shut.
Okay. Where is everyone else?
Do we see them?
Yes. Oh, yes. You two up on the roof see them.
What the hell is that? I'm pointing at your spider.
Oh, I just put some things together and it started moving. I don't actually know.
Is it dangerous? Put some things together.
I don't.
Like your erector set?
Its name is Harry.
Yes. I don't know that much about Harry. I just met him.
Hello, Harry.
He doesn't speak.
I'm sorry.
I mean, like,
really?
he understands.
Looks more like a Ron.
I'm on the roof. Yeah. Hey, Sav'ah Rah!
Hey, Conall, what's up? Where have you been? You keep disappearing randomly.
Catch! And I throw my flask.
Okay, I need to probably roll athletics to see if I catch this.
Athletics, acrobatics, dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. I get a +2 to it. Oh, 3!
Natural 1.
I got a 1, but
You arms outstretched. You go to catch it. It goes right between your hands and smacks you in the face.
Ow!
Take 1 point of damage. It hurts. He threw it pretty hard.
Conall, that hurt! Rude!
Sorry! And then I go to my raven. Can you send the message to B?
Is it gonna be stupid again? Also, fuck you.
That is part of the message.
I'm flipping you 2 birds and I'm a bird, so take it 3 birds.
3 birds.
They can't see that, but
yes.
Ask B if she's okay, and then ask her where she is.
While flipping her off. So
Okay.
But you said it's part of the message.
Okay. The bird flips you 2 birds and flies off because the silver raven hates your guts.
That raven, I by the way sent on a death mission.
Why? What?
It's my stone statue, and I'll do what I want with it.
Okay.
You sent her on a death mission that survived.
So you see it flap up through one of the windows, and then you hear a smack.
Nice.
Sounds really not good.
He deserved it. He's an asshole.
And then the bird doesn't come back. The bird does not come back. How long do you wait for the bird to come back?
It only takes a couple of minutes, right?
The bird does not come back after 2 minutes.
Alright, Peter.
I think I need my flask back.
What's in this?
Drink.
I sniff it.
It's mushroom wine.
Oh, we passed some glowing mushrooms when we were chasing the golem. Does it have anything to do with that?
Believe not, but could be.
Maybe.
What does the mushroom wine do?
Well, if you drink a little of it, it's great. But if you drink a lot of it, you wind up puking in a bar.
Hal, did you have some?
In a bar?
I did not.
Do you want to have some?
Now is not the right time, but yes.
Okay.
Right now, we have to worry about our friend.
Tabaxi is dying.
Yes.
So did my bird, but nobody's shedding any
When
tears
did
from
they
my
fight you
raven.
the tabaxi?
Bird was kind of an asshole.
He was. That's why I loved him.
The hero of the scout is a tabaxi
Oh, it's one of the people we're looking for.
that we found and we were hanging around with.
Oh.
Give us the map.
Am I able to hear them out? They're not close to.
No.
Yeah,
You are in a very dark area.
Okay.
You can hear like.
I didn't know if they were like outside, and I was gonna be like, "Hey, I'm
No.
okay.
They are not within
I think your
earshot of
bird's
you.
dead."
I mean,
Let's be honest. The points of his head.
Mino come back. He flew out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
You know.
If he was gonna come, I was gonna like grab him and be like, "Get the key."
So there's the only way we can see in right now is that front.
the front, yes. You can see the front. You can see the sides. Also have
OJ
similar, not as large doors. That seems to be the main point of egress. That's adorned with, now that you're kind of close enough, adorned with images of dwarves doing various sporting games, like doing various competition-like things. It seems you can't make out the rules of the games because they're not. It's like they have all their all-stars. Like chiseled on the front of the door.
Gotcha.
And on the points in statuary around, like in little, what do you call them when you put a statue inside the building but you make a hole for that?
What do they call those? Like those alcoves?
Yeah, the alcoves. Thank you. That'll work for now. In little alcoves, like the Roman Colosseum would have their gods, except it's like dwarves in like loincloths and like careful and like holding weird.
Like the Colosseum, are there arches that you can see into?
Yes.
Okay. So multiple levels. And
yes.
Conall, do you think you could climb up to?
You know it can climb up.
This is why you have a spider.
Why don't you have Sav'ah Rah
What?
ride the spider?
Okay,
Up
how does
there.
riding
Should I
work?
Spider?
Is it a
As
small
long
spider?
as-
You'll want to like it.
How big is this spider?
So
It's
because
a large beast.
because
Large or giant?
because it is a construct, I can say semi-alter some of the structural and anatomical features of the spider, like say adding a convenient, somewhat metal saddle on the back with 2 hold-on grips and maybe some straps to strap yourself in.
So you're like, hold on. Boop.
Would going up a wall be considered difficult terrain?
It would be climbing.
And that is why I have a spider.
You ignore difficult terrain. Sounds like a fun thing. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's something about climbing. Climbing is different than difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
You have
yes.
to do
You
it
ignore
at, like,
difficult terrain,
You
which
have like a
won't matter
climb
anyway.
speed. It
Yeah.
might be dependent on strength.
Well, I'd love to send you guys messages from 100 feet in the air, but my raven got killed.
Well, your raven was an asshole.
Okay, so
Maybe you shouldn't have sent him alone to where the
you're
giant
looking
construct
up.
is.
No.
Yeah,
Ask me
just
as a
say.
multitasking.
I mean, you heard.
the spider
Put a
can
clap into the
understand
bird.
speech, but cannot speak.
Okay.
Can it write?
Is it considered a beast?
There are so many questions going on.
I thought it was considered
That's
an
fucking
insect.
creative. Yeah. It can write. It has 8 legs. It can hold 8 pens. It can write 8
And
sentences.
thanks to Mike here, the tips of the feet are actually the indestructible bolts.
There you go. It works. Hello, folks.
Hi.
We're sitting here. We got a box of Capri Suns, and we're both very happy.
They're very good.
This episode is not sponsored by Capri Sun. Just to let you know, we just miss our childhood that much. Yeah, fuck it. You want to just go ahead into the cute corner?
Wait. Do you remember when you were a kid and you tried to get a Capri Sun and like you tried to get the straw and it would come out the back?
No, I've never.
That
done
never happened to you?
No, it never.
You
happened.
sweet summer child. It was like the worst thing ever to happen to you as a kid. It
just comes out the back.
and then all of your
that's
drink would
sad.
just come out. Yeah, and you'd
that's
cry.
sad. I feel so sorry.
You privileged man.
How many times that happened to you?
I plead the fifth.
Got it. Well, this Q Corner that we asked you all from last episode was, what's your favorite unconventional race and class combination in D&D 5th edition? So I'm going to turn it over to Kelsey and let her pick out some of the choices, the submissions you guys have sent in.
Alright guys, there were over 200 of you that answered our question. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm going to read through some of these answers that I thought were hilarious. Bill Shrev Jr. said Goblin Paladin. That's hilarious. I could see Adam playing something like that. Frank Williams said half-orc monk. John Leslie White said half-orc wizard. And then somebody replied and said toughest wizard on the block. Andrea Martin said she had boatloads of fun as a tiefling barbarian. A lot of barbarians. Axel Healy said Aasimar Druid. Also, awesome name, Axel Healy. That's amazing. What name's their kid? Axel. That's awesome. Larry Easter said giant ninja. I could just see him just like scaling rooftops, just like trying so hard to be quiet.
Stepping on rooftops.
A pixie paladin, Josh Flory says. A pixie paladin. That's cute. Riley Martin Sharp says a Goliath rogue. He's a Goliath. That would be kind of hard to be stealthy. Sean V. Tellis Langdon said halfling monk, the ankle biter / kneecapper. That's something I would play. I would play that in a heartbeat. Warforged monk. That's cool sounding. You can name him Iron Fist.
Yeah.
That would be dope. I'm going to mispronounce this name really badly, but I'm going to try. Gene Henry Billstrip said Werewolf Ranger. Aaron, oh God, I can't pronounce this. Aaron Efekar, I am so sorry. I am butchering your name. He said Human Fighter. He said, but really, I like Orc Goliath Wizards.
Oh,
Halfling Barbarians, Holy Hell, Tiefling Paladin. Faith D'Ambrosio said Dragonborn Druid. Joseph Therial Mage Makar said Goblin Phalok. Joe Agia said Centaur Rogue, and then David Lucas responded, Guard. Hey, do you hear a horse behind us? Centaur Rogue player rolls natural 20 on stealth. Guard. Nope. Emma Warren says High Elf Barbarian. That sounds like a cool backstory. I would be interested in that. Cameron Palmo said a turtle barbarian. Turtle. Oh my goodness, there's so many responses. This is awesome. Joel White says a gnome sorcerer. Quinn Kolbler says Minotaur bard. Went to the College of Glamour. Ann Clifton says pixie necromancer. Yes. The Rambling Bard says Warforged Druid is just got to be the biggest oxymoron I think I've ever heard in the D&D world, and I want to play it now. Yes. And on that, we're going to end that, so...
Well, thank you, Kelsey. I think all of those were very interesting Q Corner replies and answers that we had today.
Yeah.
Our next question has to do with a little announcement that came out from Wizards of the Coast in the past 2 weeks. They have announced a new Eberron document that's available online right now, and they're introducing a new world from their Magic the Gathering line of products called Ravnica. Ooh. And I think that's going to come out in a book on November 20th. Well, until that time comes. Kelsey, what did we want to ask regarding those?
We wanted to see, what are you guys most excited for with this new announcement?
Awesome. I think that's a great question. I think we're going to find some people that have a lot of love because yes. One of these worlds hasn't been around since 4th edition. It hasn't had any new material since 4th edition, and another one of these worlds is just brand new to the D&D line of products, but people are familiar with it in Magic the Gathering card game. Yes. So I think we're going to get a lot of excited thoughts and opinions about what we're going to see.
There seems to be an overwhelmingly positive response to the announcement too. Like, everybody seems really, really stoked.
I agree. So funnel some of that excitement into answering this question and share with us your thoughts and opinions. And until next time, I don't think we have any announcements today other than that.
And we're past all the holidays and fun shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready for back to school.
Yep.
Yay.
So hit them books, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
It works. I'll allow it.
What is it considered?
No.
Like
It's a construct. It is a construct, but it takes the form of and the stats of a large beast that I choose.
So I'd be able to like tell its intentions then, right?
It's a construct, right? It's a construct.
It's a construct. It's giving you mixed signals.
Not a beast.
Lol.
It understands it if you talk to it. It might hurt.
And it'll write something back in indestructible bolts on a wall.
Yeah. But yeah, so
you didn't say what language it wrote though. What if it doesn't speak it? It writes in Chinese.
it understands the languages that I speak when I make it. Which implies
What
that
did you speak when you made it?
Which implies that if it blows up and I have to make it again at the cost of like a week and 1,000 GP. Yeah, a week and 1,000 GP.
Yeah.
That it like learns those languages? Question mark.
Something like that.
I mean, you know, you figure you've learned the language system, you might as well program it in.
Yeah, there you
go. I
So-
speak Common, Elvish, and Dwarven.
So it knows those.
It knows those.
There you go. So Conall, when climbing or swimming, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, 2 extra feet in difficult terrain. So you can climb in difficult terrain, but that's different than just plain climbing.
It is literally a third of your movement.
Yes, unless a creature
5 feet.
has a
6
climbing
seconds.
or swimming speed.
10.
So
You have 30 feet of
There you go.
movement,
Gaining any distance in rough. Yeah, there you go. Done.
So my giant spider has 30 feet of movement and 30 feet of climb speed. And it ignores difficult terrain. Because it's a spider. And also difficult terrain includes upside down on the ceiling. So fuck y'all.
Well, it's not going to reach the ceiling.
It literally says it in there.
But wait.
Well, here's my plan.
Hi.
If your new spider friend can help Sav'ah Rah get...
Harry!
If Harry can help Sav'ah Rah get up into one of the archways so that they're in the stands of the arena, and if Conall can climb up there as well, then we'll have a couple of...
if I'm up there...
Sniper emplacements.
Yes. Wouldn't I be able to shoot the golem from there?
Beyond
We're gonna put to murder helmet on the spider.
We don't exactly know the attacks of this thing yet,
If
so
we put armor
hopefully
on
it's
the
not
construct,
ranged.
does it
Like, he doesn't just
gain
pick up a
armor
boulder
class?
and launch it.
No. The whole point.
Hopefully your range is far.
No. Hi.
Yeah.
The whole point of this helmet is that it does absolutely nothing. But that is not what Sav'ah Rah believes.
Well, we're working on a different stat scale. It's called the style scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Conall pulls out silver
But
max.
like, it's a really like bland ass helmet
You're
too.
like
It's just like the
17 style
most
right now.
generic, like Spartan
You didn't even
helmet.
stick like a feather on it.
There's a plume. There's a plume.
Well, there you go.
First
It's
edition.
start. It's a spider.
First edition.
It's
There's a
start.
stat called comeliness, which
Really?
was basically like how good you looked.
Oh, I would have been rocking that.
God damn it.
Because I still have my silver
I'm not
max.
even gonna say God damn it, Con. God damn it, Gerald.
Anyway, so as for what the rest of us do, walk in the front.
Wait, so do I have to like roll for acrobatics or something, or?
No.
It,
Climb my spider.
Okay, I will mount Harry.
all right. It
Can
takes
both
you.
of-
Okay,
both
so
of them fit?
Yes.
Can both of them fit, or
I mean, sure.
or it could just come back down and
Yeah, like, what is it?
Yeah,
2
come
minutes?
back down.
Like,
So-
it takes 2 minutes.
So I
that's
strap Connell
Not
in.
even. It's like
I
more
strap-
like 24. It takes 1 minute because it takes 24. Yeah, it's take 2 minutes because it's go up, down, up, down. Yes, 2 minutes.
Yeah. So I strap Connell in.
Mm-hmm.
And like extra tight because I tell the spider in Elvish, take him up, and then undo the harness because it can do that.
child locks.
Why not?
Like R2D2 thing. Pull out.
It's actually mechanical like restraints that I've clamped over Connell.
I am still technically a child compared to my race.
Continue.
And then so take him up, undo the restraints, then come back down, and then he does that, and then we gently tie Sav'ah Rah in. It's just like just take her up.
So I'm up there.
Woo!
Alright, cool.
Using my spyglass, what do I see?
You see an arena. Well, first of all, you see a stadium seating all the way around. It's 100 feet. You see maybe, I'd say 20 to 50, I'd say 40 to 50 rows of seats where dwarves can sit. Like, it's a fucking huge ass thing. It's huge. It's 100 foot tall at the height. Like, if it was a bowl, you could fill water up to 100 feet. The arena is, let me count, that's what it was. It's 225 feet long, and then, like, something like 165 feet wide. So, it is a...
So it's like an oval, or?
No. It is octagonal emerald thing. Is they that shape?
Can
and
we
these
see
are
how
the
many
points
doors
of,
that
yes.
it has?
Yes, it has 8 doors.
Life has
Too
so
many
many
arenas.
So if any of you guys have ever seen a rupee, listeners, that is pretty much the...
No, rupees have points. That doesn't.
a blunted rupee
Why would you blunt a rupee?
to put a giant. Construct? Don't know.
Architecture.
Architecture. Is that an architecture joke? I don't know. It is now. Jesus. So yes, it is basically an emerald-shaped arena floor.
You did. Can they hear us yelling at them from 100 feet in the air?
No. What?
Can they hear us if we yell things at them from 100 feet?
Does it have good acoustics?
It has great acoustics. Would you like to yell something 100 feet in the air?
I mean, I just like to let them know where everything is if I could. Since they don't have a raven.
What? Wait, no, but that is, that's not even remotely stealth. That's not even. That's not even.
Oh wait, your spider's there. I could tell him to send a message.
About this time, you guys are able to get the door open because it's a huge door.
And the only one of us who has any strength at all is Azazel.
Yes. So Sam is able to get the door open, and you are able to see the same 225 foot long, 165 foot wide arena. In the center of the arena, I should point this out, is the white marble stone golem. Would you like to yell to see if anyone hears you?
Conall.
I take my bow. I'm like, oh god, there it is!
Conall,
there it is! Can't do it! Is the spider with us?
The spider's with you. Also, the golem is watching you.
So tell
Wait, but I thought we're above.
You are, yes, above, still in the arena.
Tell the spider to tell them I have a shot.
The spider does weird Morse code hand wavy flag
I understand
signals.
these things.
Yes, you understand these
Okay.
things. What is it saying?
It's saying I need to go up there. Please hold. I ride the spider.
Ride the spider. Like the lightning. You go up there. You see the stone golem in the center of the arena. The stone golem is looking at you, looking at it in the center of the arena.
I wave at the golem.
The golem doesn't respond.
That's within expected parameters. Conall, what the fuck?
Listen, there was this triangle on the back of its neck.
Okay.
If I can get a big enough arrow.
A big enough arrow?
And a big
Show
enough...
me this arrow!
Construct it! You made this spider!
What? That's not how it works. I made him out of parts.
Listen, that's not the point. The point is, I have a shot. I pull back the bow.
Okay.
You pull back the bow.
Let's say for the sake of argument that Ront can do math, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And let's say that his math is in terms of the likely DC that Conall would need to beat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but let's say that for the sake of abstraction that we can't. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I know. Pierre knows that in order to hit a target, a specific target, as opposed to the dude, you need to roll at a higher DC. What is the general notion of that higher DC? It's like +5, +10 on average. In general.
Oh, you've lost me now.
For hitting a mark, like a specific target.
Oh yes, it is something like making a call shot is like +5 to the AC of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Something like +5 or +10. It's like variant rules.
Is there anything else about the range?
Yes, the range on your... But the range doesn't affect the D20. The range can affect the D20 roll if it's if it's beyond the first number. So your bow will have a range that's like 160 to 300. Mm-hmm. If it's 161 and above, and 161 to 299 or to 300, you have to roll at disadvantage. If it's above 300, fuck it, it won't hit. Or it just does nothing because at that point...
So what does Ront do as I pull back my bow?
What is the range of your bow? What does it say? Let's say that Ront knows this because he can figure that out.
Yes.
In all fairness, Conall's just messing with you.
Yeah, but Ront has to work it through because there is a chance that Conall actually can do this.
Kyle's not going to do this regardless.
Is that how we just dismantle and we have to hit a triangle?
He could hit it and not roll at disadvantage. Does it mean
so we have to hit the triangle in order to
what is the current distance?
You don't know what the triangle does.
Wait. Give me the dimensions of the...
Well, we should find out. I have firebolt.
225 by 165.
That's the length and width.
That's the length and width.
And then how high are we?
You are, I guess now you're about 100 feet high. So it might actually be in the disadvantage range. Maybe.
It might. We would have to do math. We'd have to do fucking trigonometry. Thanks, Gerald. Who remembers the Pythagorean theorem?
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
God damn it.
Let's say, for the sake of let's put calculating noises here, and we'll say It is out of distance.
Well, it is out of distance from the entrance, but Connell's true intention was not only to mess with Ront, but actually to tell Sav'ah Rah to go left while I go right, because it'd be better to have us in different angles.
You can't have the spider tell him that!
I want to
No,
try
I'm just
hitting
next
that
to you.
time.
You're up there.
So you're gonna tell me what?
Sav'ah Rah's up here with us.
Wait, the spider took them to the same spot?
I would suppose.
Wait,
Wait, can we see the cage where
we are the
he
best
is
team.
trapped?
You cannot see the cage.
Okay.
You, in fact, the doors all around the inside of the arena look very similar.
I would expect the spider to
Yeah.
run up and down the same path it just did.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I told it to go that way.
Yeah, you still cannot
Did you
hear.
tell it to go that
So I
way?
have no idea.
You have no idea.
See, this
But
is a
we can-
perfect opportunity
But
if
we
I
can
if I
see
had
that-
magic missile, because magic missile never misses.
We can see that the tabaxi is not there.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, I can use.
It is not. It's
distant-
106 feet away.
so you did like half the height
yes,
and
I
half
did.
the
Yes, I
width
did. Yes, I did.
So it's
to
within
do,
range.
to do the
It's well within
and then
range,
you did
apparently.
that
It's
with
well
the
within
height,
the fireball.
and then
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Should I just cast fireball?
Okay, so it wouldn't be a disadvantage, but it would be +5 for a called shot.
Yes, it would.
And what's your dex mod?
What am I
What's your
looking at?
attack mod?
Sav'ah Rah, would you like to
What am
fireball
I
the
looking
stone
at?
golem?
Please don't.
I want to try
Please don't.
and hit the triangle.
I mean, technically, the fireball erupts at a point
No, no.
that you choose, which could.
But
be
if I
What?
did firebolt, it's
also,
more
Roland,
I have
Roland
Sam.
is
I
now
know,
done
she's
climbing
like
up the
this
wall
is
because this is taken. Roland is
Oh,
like,
hey, Roland.
yeah, fuck. You didn't let the spider. Let me use the spider. I just
No, you are
Poor
fucking my
Roland.
sister. You get no help from any of us.
Whoa.
Wait, whoa, this is entirely new information.
This is very, very language inappropriate for fuck off mountain guys.
Hey Golem, did you know that this guy
Shut
is
up,
fucking
Conall.
hurt?
At that point, while you guys are still bickering about this, 2 minutes later, as you are trying to figure out what to do, an arrow flies right next to your head, lands in the stone, like sort of hits the stone.
Just an arrow, not like a...
An arrow with a sheet, with the scroll, and you see that is sealed around it, the Ouroboros, and it's laying there
We
on
must
the
have
ground
all
now.
been like yelling at top volume at each other, trying to figure
There you
out
go.
what the fuck
Yes,
to do.
yes. So there you go. It's there.
Okay, so, I can it. Take the note.
Yes, you did.
I take the note.
Yeah.
I unfurl the note.
Okay.
What does the note say?
First in it says, wow, your party has a lot of, you guys have a lot of inter-party romantic problems going on. Second, it says, glad to finally meet you. Perception checks.
Get up.
Okay.
Actually, so Sam,
We need to roll perception.
Oh my god, I rolled another one! What's going on?
Use
I'm not
the
using the
die.
die anymore.
Sam, I'm like,
Can I get my
I'm
paper?
half of a mind to go off and look for the tabaxi at this point because they're just fucking around. So like,
Please don't.
Listen, you know what I'm dealing with.
yes, I know. I also know it's gonna be really boring
What's it
for
plus?
Kelsey if she stays in the cage the
perception?
whole game. Yeah, so
Yeah.
A cat and a
I
cat.
rolled
Sorry.
a one!
While you're working on the... Alright, so we'll say this. While this is going on, you do find... you are able to find
That's
the
five.
door... You're able to... The golem is distracted by all this
Okay.
bullshit. You're able to sneak around the golem, enter the cell area, and find her and Audrea. You're also able to find the keys.
holy shit. Okay, well,
I'm giving you this.
Yeah,
because
that
this is
works.
going to be a
I'm
long
not
time.
complaining.
Question. So, like, is this a cage with bars?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm like reaching through the bars, like desperately trying to get the key.
It
like,
is 15 feet
I'm
away.
still going to try.
You
Like,
can
I'm
see the
just
tabaxi
reaching.
claw just sort of clicking.
So
clacking.
I'll go and
Ah!
I'll take it off the wall and just kind of like float it over towards you.
Can't cats like
Thank you very much.
squeeze through?
You're welcome.
What?
Can't
If it were
cats like
me, it
squeeze
would've
through
been like,
bars?
I'm not here.
They're two.
I'm not here.
Right, so you let yourself out and Andrea?
Yay!
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
18,
18.
14.
Yes.
Does Azazel roll?
Did I got a 12?
All right.
No, I got a 14.
Alright, so she got a 14.
A
You got a 1! So, how you can actually roll this, because you would have exited the doors to the cell area and would have. Let's say you got on the first try, and that's just how lucky you are.
14.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 14.
What? Conall. You see all the way across on the other end of the arena 5 figures clad in this very similar looking armor aesthetically to the constructs. They are not moving robotically or in unison. They look humanoid. One of them has a bow. One of them has a sword and shield. One of them seems to be carrying a staff. The other one, a great huge ass maul. And one of them carries on her shoulder what looks to be a metal guitar, a metal lute of sorts.
Oh. Is she La Kabong?
She might be La Kabong. Like a very rad looking metal lute.
Okay, so I have this note. He sees that. Yes. I do not.
You do not. You do not. And you see that they're rushing down the stadium seating towards the arena floor, towards the golem, and also one of them spots Halexan.
So we kind of got trouble. There's 5 guys there.
Okay.
Where?
I quickly take a piece of charcoal, because let's say I have charcoal, because I don't need to dip it like a quill in ink.
Yes.
I scribble, in response to 1, I didn't pick these people.
Okay.
And 2, same XOXO, who the fuck are you? And I take the arrow out of the wall, just like loosely, just like
fold the damn note around it.
Yeah. Just, like, what the fuck ever. I don't have time to melt wax.
No, you don't have time. Not with this happening.
Conall, shoot this at them.
Conall,
Don't hit them. Just shoot it at them.
What them? Where's them?
Where am I shooting this?
The people you just described!
Where are they?
As they are like arguing and gesturing, you can see now these 5.
No, but I rolled a 1 at them.
As you can because they're helping you now. You can now see these 5 figures clad in black leather, dark armor. Maybe one of them has like plate or chain or something of that nature. They're just clad in armor. You can't see their faces. They're running down into the arena. One of them has reached the arena floor now. Do you fire at them?
Yeah, I fire at the one that's like, I guess...
No, don't hit them. Just shoot. Just shoot.
Gerald, what do you make Conall do?
Conall shoots closer to the one that's in front, but not at him.
Okay, cool. You shoot closer to the one in front. That is the figure with the bow. He uncrumples the note. He sort of like smooths it out very carefully, and he sort of looks up.
I see this, and I'm just like...
He takes the arrow, he loads it back into his bow, sans note, and fires it at you. Directly.
Oh, good.
At you. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh, good. I thought we were being cute. He's just being a fuck.
He is just being a fuck.
Oh, I thought that was initiative. That was I didn't see any of this.
Yeah, he's still in the cellar. We have joints.
No, you guys are
that was a perception.
Oh, okay, so we're watching this happen.
We're not watching this happen.
I got an 8 on that.
Alright, there you go.
That's why I was like, 14? Excuse? I saw the single digit. I was like...
It's plus your dex.
No, yeah. I thought that was initiative.
No.
Let me.
Yes.
So, Conall and B, you...
Wait a second. Between Conall and B, who has the higher dex?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I got a 4.
It doesn't matter because the rule is they get to choose.
Is that it?
Yes, it is. I've been getting it wrong.
Hey!
Yeah, the official rule is you...
Because they're allied?
You guys...
Because they're allies, yes.
Allied, okay.
They get to choose.
Yikes!
Let's roll for these fucks.
Who are these people?
You don't know
We're going to call them these fucks.
Guys,
That's an
I want to take one
decision.
of them hostage.
Well, there's one with a mace. I feel like he'd be the least...
I want the person who was saying hi, nice to meet you, to talk to us.
That was the ranger, right?
Well, we don't know. He only shot
the
the arrow.
person?
He only shot the arrow that contained the note.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's take the golem hostage. You got this.
It's a big ass golem, yo.
Do they have like a color scheme that they're all about, or like?
Oh,
yeah.
You're too far away to tell at this point.
Because like this is out of left field for me. Who the fuck are these people, and why are they taunting us with notes? I mean, there was a Sneeple like thing, but these people aren't Sneeple, are they?
You can tell that their helmets are vaguely Cobra-esque.
Okay, but they're not like bottom half.
They're
snake,
wearing helmets,
but they're not bottom half snake people.
They're not bottom half snake people.
which means they're not very high-ranking snake people.
So, yes, I have positioned you guys at the very edge of the map on the top of the wall. That is where you are. Azazel is not with you on top of the wall. She is inside the map on the ground floor with Halexan.
On the line means on top of the wall,
on
which
the
means
line
100
means,
feet up.
But
for these people.
You put...
Roland is up top.
Roland is up top with you. Azazel is in the square in the space. It is the top of the round. Any questions, any further things, any?
Do I die?
You are not dead yet.
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I'm the all-knowing, all-seeing, all deciding.
Did you roll already?
You roll perception.
Let me roll. You're not dead.
Oh, good.
You rolled an 8.
Yikes.
Who's first?
Who is first?
Ront.
First up is Ront. Congratulations. You're not dead at the top of the round.
Get him.
Get him.
Okay, so I tell them to split up. I mount up?
Yes.
I tell them to split up, doing whatever fashionable run they're doing now.
Yes.
I like, here we go, and the thing takes me 60 feet down the wall?
Yes, 60 feet down on the outer wall.
Okay, so is it just wall,
It's
or is
slanted seats, stadium seating.
Okay, so...
But you can still ride the spider 60 feet down the stadium seating.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You do. You ride the spider 60 feet down the stadium seating and are now in the arena floor.
Yeah.
There you go.
So where?
Right next to Azazel.
Okay.
Azazel, a very large spider, just sort of like rears back and goes next to you because it's steam. Or whatever clockwork stuff.
Hi.
And Ront is riding it.
Okay.
Okay, between Conall and B, who goes... Or is that the end of your turn? Ront.
Yeah.
Okay. Between Conall and B, who goes next? Conall, what do you do?
I grab my flask from
Okay.
Sav'ah Rah.
Yes.
And how far can I move?
You can move your speed or dash double your speed.
Yeah, but dash takes up an action.
It does.
So I will move my speed. How far is the bard?
190 feet.
Yikes. So that's disadvantage right
Dash.
Is it?
Is disadvantage, yes.
What is my bow between what?
here. 150, 600?
150, 600, 160, 600.
Now, however, you
Yeah,
have advantage if
150.
they haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, it's 150,
So
600.
you actually don't have disadvantage on this
You
shot.
have just a regular roll.
Alright,
Holy fuck.
so I'll attack the bard.
Okay, roll to hit.
Wow.
19.
19. You hit the bard. Roll damage. They are humanoid, so, I mean, minimum 10, so just roll like the D8 and the D4. Or the D10 and the D4, whichever your bow is, you should know.
Yeah. What's
D8.
D8? Okay.
That was
10
the
plus
D4.
6 is 16.
Do you have Horde Breaker?
I
Is
do.
that what you took?
Yes, you do. So
And I'm able to... I can only hit somebody within 5 feet
5
of me,
feet,
right?
so only this person.
Does-
Who is the
does-
sword and shield person? So your arrow flies past the golem's head and plumps the bard in the leg.
Okay, so this is... Does he still have advantage, or now does he have just straight up disadvantage?
Well, they still haven't acted yet.
They still haven't
he's-
acted yet,
he's
so
still-
it's just a regular roll.
Okay.
Now, the person who fired the arrow, you might consider them to have acted already since they initiated this.
They did act.
So-
they had their surprise. So I mean,
Disadvantage or advantage?
regular roll.
Regular roll. One roll.
16.
16.
So plus 6
I guess.
is 22.
This person. Yes, you hit. There's no. I don't need to look at that. 22. Yeah, 22.
Did you say it was a 6? Oh.
8 plus 4 plus 4 is
Oh.
16.
So 16 on
Jesus.
the dude with the sword and the shield.
And I also have a multi-attack, correct?
You do have an extra attack.
So can I attack the bard again?
You can attack the bard
It
again.
won't proc Horde Breaker again because it's just the first time.
No.
Yes.
Nope, I don't think I hit him. 9.
9 does
9?
not.
You rolled
hit.
a 1?
Oh no, it would be 11. It's
11.
You add plus 9.
Does not hit. So there you go. The second arrow flies pretty close to where the first arrow hit in the bard. By the way, the arrow sort of landed kind of right above the knee on the guy with the sword and shield.
I'm really aiming for the knees.
So
No.
he would have been an adventurer like you, but he took an arrow slightly above the knee.
Oh,
Is there any truth to like that being a euphemism for getting married?
Yes, yeah, actually.
That's
They want
actually
to do that.
Yeah, that's because they're walking around and being just fine, and they can chase you down after you steal a fork through a wall.
Okay. Like, yes, that's just a game thing, right?
Yeah.
But like, actually,
A lot of people, from what I've heard, a lot of people have done research on it. Up next in
they can't just say they got married.
is B. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm behind the group, right?
You are way over there next to Audrea.
Oh,
Audrea
I'm right
is
there.
the dragon.
Oh, okay.
And then Halexan is standing next to you.
So I don't know why. We don't know why they're fighting.
No idea what's going
We're
on.
just seeing these arrows being.
Yes. You see your group slightly now on the floor. You see this group over here. You see the golem in the middle, kind of just watching everything happen. And that's it. And it's a sandy arena floor.
Okay. How far can I move?
You can move 30 feet, I believe, or
Okay.
40 feet, I think, to Baxi. Yes, you can move 40 feet. Step to
Does he
Baxi.
just get naturally 40 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cat-like stuff.
How far does that get me?
That gets you 8 squares in any direction.
Oh.
So where would you like to move? Would you like to move towards group, towards the golem, towards them, along the wall?
I kind of don't want to get caught in the crossfire because I'm really interested in the golem still. I'm like trying to figure out what's.
That makes so much sense
Yeah.
for this character. That like
I'm like, God damn it. So
Just like
I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna try and get behind him. So I guess I'm gonna have to go that way.
yeah, you're gonna have to go that way.
I don't want to be. Yeah. Okay.
So are you heading sort of in between our group and the
like
friends
that?
group and the
Would you
golem?
be-
I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. So I was kind of thinking about going against the wall here, but to
Okay.
do that I would have to go that way to get
That?
behind. So yeah, basically I'm going behind everybody.
So you run along the wall behind the group.
Yes.
There you go.
Over here.
Behind your friends, behind the giant spider.
Behind me.
Behind
Yeah,
the
but-
giant spider.
Behind me.
so
On the wall. Behind the there we go.
Yeah, but
Sweet.
Yeah, right.
You wind up there. You
Five,
you
six,
see the
seven.
ass end of this mechanical spider in front of you. You
Right.
feel safer. Somehow.
I do.
Uh,
I feel great.
Good. How? What do? You see the cat run along the wall?
Not liking how we're bunching up.
I'm gonna spread out.
Some of your friends are on top.
So I'll move out 6 here and
So you're moving out 6 somewhat towards the golem.
right.
Okay.
Still kind of staying towards this. What direction is this?
I believe that would be, let's call it the western wall.
Western wall,
If,
okay, so-
if facing the enemy group is north, then you're sort of staying a little bit close to the western wall.
Question.
You
Sorry.
mean, wait, east?
And I'm going to ready an action right now just to aid
To eat slimy worms.
Wait, to aid who?
to aid any of my allies who move within range for me to aid them. So within reach.
Got it. Cool. Fair enough. I like that plan. Nice. Yes.
Are we able to climb up? Do we have to stay in the sand pit, or can we go on the stairs?
When you climbed down to the sand pit, you kind of went down a 15-foot drop.
Oh, I can climb 20 feet. Great.
Yeah, so there you go. So you are technically not limited to the sand pit. Sav'ah Rah, it is your turn.
I'm going to Naruto run in the opposite direction like Ront requested. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
So I'm going to see us, like, I want to get within 120 feet of
Wait, which way did
down
Conall
yonder
go?
way.
You 120 feet of here.
Yeah, but like above. Like I want to stay above.
Okay.
Like, I'm not-
That means you're gonna have to run around the stadium.
Yeah,
Okay. So which direction do you run around the stadium?
the opposite direction that
Conall.
of Conall.
And so a dash will get you 60 feet.
Okay. Cool. That does take up your action.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. Boguy sees you running around the stadium. He also sees you running around the stadium. Boguy is smart. Boguy tries to fire an arrow at you. He does so at... I'm trying to think if he does it at disadvantage. Yeah, he's going to do it at disadvantage. Okay, so he rolled an 18 twice.
Damn.
That's going to hit you.
Yikes.
You will take 5 points of piercing damage.
Guys, I have
No,
like, the
that's
lowest hit
Sav'ah.
points.
That's Sav'ah.
Oh.
That's Sav'ah.
I have the lowest hit points of everyone. Why are they attacking me?
Conall,
That's
he
why
sees
you have
you.
those-
As soon as he looses the bow, before the arrow even hits Sav'ah, he already has another arrow knocked and is firing it at you.
Wow. Skilled.
Oh, I didn't say the thing.
What is your AC, Conall?
15.
15. Okay. He rolled 12. He has bonuses, so he hits you. You also take 5 points of piercing damage. That is Boguy's turn. Maul Dude sees the golem, just readies his hammer, and starts running towards the golem. You see the dude in armor having the staff try to stop the dude with the maul from running forward toward the golem, but ineffectively doesn't stop him. He moves 60 feet, dashes 60 feet towards the stone golem.
Yikes.
Yes.
Yikes.
Staff Dude is going to cast. You see him readying in action, and he is staring at the dude with the maul. Stone Golem's turn. The Stone Golem looks at your group, looks at their group. The Stone Golem raises its fists in the air and opens its palm and then closes its palm into a fist. All of a sudden, you hear just a thunderous explosion erupting from his fist. And you hear these words, and they're at first in Dwarven language, and you hear them kind of in your head, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then you hear, in very loud words, echoing, not coming from the Stone Golem, but echoing around the arena. Languages discovered. Combatants at the ready.
Uh-oh.
Begin.
Nope. I don't like this. I dislike this.
Now, I have rolled a d4. On that d4, it rolled a 2. As soon as as soon as the Stone Golem, you hear the arena selected.
Are we playing the Super Smash Brothers stage?
A bunch. All of the sand in the sand pit sort of filters away, and you see the stone blocks within the pit start to form and change the arena's landscape.
Did you really make for every single one?
I made for every single one. Which team color would you like to be? Red or blue? Okay, you're blue. They're red. Congratulations. You see.
Wait, hold on a second. Are they really our enemies though? We're fighting the golem, no?
No, we don't.
I said that.
You don't.
They've been attacking us.
Been doing nothing.
So yes, you set it up right against the wall, right there.
Yeah, they shot an arrow at Ront.
What the fuck is this shit, Adam?
It is.
God damn it!
What it is. Yep. It is arena changing bullshit. Welcome to D&D. They are flipping the script on you.
Straight up Legend of Korra.
Ruby, if you've seen it.
See, this is what happens when I have no time to rub the arena.
Why couldn't it have just been a cooking challenge?
Yeah, that's fine. Put it up there. That's good.
Can any of us actually make
just
anything?
imagine that it's a little longer.
Imagine it's a little
Don't
longer.
fucking say French onion soup.
And then anyone who is standing in that spot gets put on top of or in the squares.
What about these people?
You get put on there. So these walls, Hal and Audrea are standing on. From you two, Conall and Sav'ah Rah, see this from on high. These walls sort of slant up, and if you're standing on that wall, you slide down into this arena pit down here. And all of a sudden, this beam of light sort of shoots out kind of through you. It doesn't hurt you, but it seems to be denoting some line. And it's a blue line over here and a red line over here. And where's the coasters? I need the coasters because they actually are perfect for this. I need one coaster and I need two coasters. A circular coaster.
Circular.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh shit.
No, that's perfect. And these two sort of weird stone pucks appear right here.
I dislike this.
And the golem sort of teleports outside the arena in a box right here.
Excuse.
He says, booming aloud, "Don't get caught up in the crossfire."
I hate you. I hate you so much. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to believe it, but look at these fucking things!
3, 2, 1, begin.
What is happening?
Crossfire! You get caught up in the crossfire!